Yeeee was good, Raider Nation was good. Q ski, Q ski, Q can't hear you. Q, no audio, my brother, no audio. Anyway, while Q gets his stuff figured out, man. Welcome, Raider Nation. Jaime, my brother in the building. My lovely wife is here. D Menace, my brother, you back from Vegas? You back, man? Glad you back. Glad you back, man. Hey, how about a victory Monday? One last time for the season, baby. One last time for the season. Um, for those of us who was out there, whoo, God, it was freezing out there in the tailgate, but we drank what we could to stay warm and was just trying to stay alive out there, and then got to witness for an eighth straight time a beating of the donkeys. Man, thank God, because I hate the donkeys. Like I hate the donkeys. So it was a beautiful win, man. That win made our season end 8-9. Yeah,
Yeah.
not quite what we hoped for. Still nothing, Q. Still
Can you hear me?
nothing. Oh, there you go. Go
Yeah,
again.
yeah, yeah. Yeah, can
Okay,
you hear me?
yeah, you in now for sure, for
Let's get
sure.
it. Let's get it. For
Okay,
sure, man. Beat the
okay.
donkeys, man. Eight straight Ocho. That was awesome.
Yes, sir.
Uh,
Yes,
that was
sir. Eight
definitely
straight
awesome, man.
wins against the Donkeys. Eight straight wins, man. Um, hey, 8-9, man. Not exactly what we was hoping for, Q, but I mean, I mean, it's two games better than last year. With all the turmoil, somehow every year we got all this crazy turmoil. We got new
Every
coaches,
year.
new offensive coordinators, new quarterbacks. I don't know. But through all that, man, we end up 8-9. They were able to send us home happy. Those of us who suffered through that brutal tailgate um, out there, because that shit was brutal, brother. I mean, it was brutal. Literally, I've like cuts all in my hand from like the cold and the wind and shit. It was brutal. It was brutal. But we
We
sucked
thug
it
it
up.
out, though. You know the weather. We gonna suck it
Man,
up and do what Raiders do.
do what Raiders do, man. We was there to do Raider shit, man. And we fam, right? So it was like, man, we got to see all the family one last time. Like we always say, we might not see these dudes again till September. You feel
Yep,
me?
August, September for sure.
So it's good to see everybody in parking lot. Jax, the DJ Mike and Katrina and Yvonne and all them, and I'll probably see them because they live out this way. But just all the people up by their tailgate, the people by the black hole, man. All them dudes, man. Dougie and Darlene's and the wrecking crew and all them, man. Um, so so it was good to get out there. It was good to get out there again and see everyone, and a lot of people came out. A lot of people came out
That's
for a
good to
game
hear.
that essentially, I guess you could say, it meant nothing, but it really meant something to us. I really
Big time.
believe we was gonna beat them dudes up, and hey, we did. So it was great. And for the few Donkey fans that decided to show up, you know what I'm saying, Q?
Yeah, right. Sit
Let
them
them know.
off right.
Yeah, yeah. You came out here and suffered through that, and then got to go take that L home with you. That hurts. That
Yeah,
hurts.
exactly. Exactly.
They end up finishing with the same record as us. Um, but they was trying to get to a winning season. You know what I'm saying? Who
Yeah, for
knows?
sure. Most definitely.
I mean, I
Sean
just
Payton first year. They
Payton
trying to be
first
the
year.
division rival that's been
Yep,
whooping their ass. So yeah, that
yep,
for sure.
yep. Russell gets benched and Stidham gets to play again in Vegas.
Right.
Um, you know what I'm saying? And honestly, Stidham played an okay game, man. He played an okay game, but when it came down to it, man, Aiden O'Connell did what it takes for us to get the W, bro. Um,
Yeah.
no
Yeah,
time.
it worked
Hey,
out.
what's one stat I saw that I don't know if many people have mentioned this or even thought about this. You realize we had zero penalties
I
yesterday?
didn't realize that.
That's the second time this season we've had 0 penalties in a game. And
Wow,
I
that's
saw a
unreal.
stat. I swear, I think this is only like the second or third time. I saw the stat on ESPN or something today, and it says it's only like the second or third time that's happened since 1960, bro.
Wow.
Bro,
That's huge,
think
bro.
about
Like,
that. The Raiders
right. I
twice
remember
in
not
a
too long ago,
season.
man. We played Tampa Bay. I think we had 20 penalties. We ended up winning the game in OT or something, but
20 and won that game in OT. Yeah. Yep. I remember that game, man. We was at a bar in San Leandro. That was a fun ass game too, man. But it's good, man. It's good to see. To me, that just helps show the discipline, man, that AP is bringing. Um, I think that now that the season's officially over, I mean, what are we gonna do, Q, man? What are we gonna do?
Ty, man. The only way, how do I say this? I think Davis is going after Harbaugh, man. And then if not, then I think he'll bring AP back. I would love to see AP come back and get a staff under him and whatnot. Get some more quarterback competition. I like ALC's he's a rookie, so he should be better next year. But you got to bring in some other competition also. But I would love to see AP come back. Me personally, man, the defense playing for him, the players are vibing for him, riding for
Mhm.
him. He was put in a tough situation. I just tired of paying these big money coaches, man. And they be
And
here
then
two
not working
years,
out.
year and a half, and it never works.
Bro, never works, bro. I'm tired of it, man. James riding with Antonio Pierce, man. I'm riding with Antonio Pierce. I mean, honestly, bro. I mean, first off, these kids we have out there playing, right? Because now it's funny to us they're kids now because we old and shit. But these kids we got out there playing, bro. Now what? You're gonna bring them into it. Now you're gonna. I mean, and AP is gonna bring his own shit in too, right?
Right.
But you bring in Harbaugh. Now you have a dude like you know how it is with people in general. Like you go to work, right? You go to work. You go you go to deliver UPS shit, right? You go, you deal with these people, whoever, and everyone you deal with has a different personality. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. Some are cool. Some are kind of assholes. Maybe some are just kind of like, I don't care. I just need to get the job done. Kind of whatever. But everyone's different. Like you're dealing with different personalities all day, every day. So that's hard shit. And then you got these kids coming in making millions of dollars. So now they making some of them making that. Now some of them make them more than the coach. But
Right.
then but then when you bring in, especially bringing a Harbaugh, now he was so big name and making so much, so now he making more than probably most of them. But a lot of them are gonna have that attitude, like motherfucking, I make millions of dollars. You can't talk to me a certain way, or you can't act a certain way. Um, and and then I feel like a lot of them, bro, they riding with, and we do this naturally as humans. I think we ride with what got us somewhere, right? So they keep riding with the shit they did. Well, motherfucking people were figuring it out, and this, that, and the other. And so it seems like every time you bring these big name dudes back, it just don't work out.
That's all I'm saying.
Well, the game changes, everything evolves, everything moves on, but you're still doing the same old shit. So it ain't really working out. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So money, and you do that, to me it's too big of a gamble. We gamblers, but to me this is too big of a gamble. If you do that and it don't work out, now you just set yourself back another like 4 or 5 years. You
Right. Right.
I'm just not ready for that,
It's
bro.
just
I'm
getting
just not,
old, bro.
man. Suave in the building. um
It just
you
gets
know
old, man. And I think we still down there paying John Gruden. We definitely paying McDaniel still. Then you're gonna
right
have to bring
right
Harbaugh in, and he's gonna, demand probably at least $10 million a year or something.
mm-hmm
I mean, and that's none of my money. I don't know. They pay
right
these coaches and whatever.
Right.
But
But then
it's
like I think you were saying earlier, it's like, and you bringing in these coaches, and then they finna want to bring in they GM and they this. Man, you're
right.
supposed to hire a GM, and then he
Now I will
bring
say
in
this.
like it's
I will
like you're
say this.
doing shit backwards too, right?
So I will say this. This is the one good thing that I saw today. Mark Davis had asked to interview a couple different general managers from other
Right.
teams.
Mm-hmm.
So it sounds like he's going to hire a GM first, which is how it should go.
Right.
Not where the coach comes in and hires the GM and then he picks the players. That's just not. That's too much. That's just too
Yeah.
much.
It's too
That
much power for
that
that.
rarely works for the
Yeah.
coach who got to coach everybody and delegate the offense and defense, the special teams, and deal with everybody. And then he got to go out and homework players and pick players. I mean, he can have
Mm-hmm.
some insight on a few players, but that's a lot of work for a coach.
Yep. Right. Suave just got in the building, and Shanada was out there freezing her ass off with us yesterday too, man.
Shout out,
Shanada, I hope you
grandbaby.
don't have hypothermia or something, man. I hope you got back with all your fingers and toes intact and all that shit, because it was cold than a motherfucker out there. But right, bro, like we just gotta get it together, man. Um, I was just talking to Stu the other day. I mean, not the other, like literally a few minutes ago. Um, and just the whole thing about like Stu want to ride with Aiden O'Connell, and I want to ride with Aiden O'Connell. To be honest, bro, I just I want to fix the team from the interior, the offensive line and the defensive line. Get that as stacked as you can. To me, Aiden O'Connell, man, like people can say whatever they want, but if you put up his rookie numbers stat for stat with Derek Carr, is not even close. Aiden O'Connell beat him in every situation, and we rode with that dude for 9 years, right? So to me, you got to give this dude a second season. But outside of the of what's his name for Houston Texans, what's the rookie quarterback?
Stroud, CJ Stroud.
CJ Stroud, right? Outside of that, I mean, Aiden O'Connell as a rookie, dude. I mean, he's decent. Again, Peyton Manning 3-13 and like damn near 30 picks or something in his rookie
And
year,
26 touchdowns.
huh?
And Peyton had 26 touchdowns.
Right. But 30 picks though.
Yeah.
Right. So I mean,
To
you
me,
damn near
I like AOC, and I definitely want to see what he can. I think he'll be better next year. But there's no way in the world that he can just come into camp as the anointed number one starter.
right. I mean,
They got to bring
okay.
in some
So
competition, whether it's another veteran, whether they draft somebody. But there's just no way he can come in as your number one starter, and
okay.
it's just his job. I just don't think that's even because then what if he don't get better? Because if
Right.
he
No,
doesn't get better,
I
and
feel
now
that.
what, he's stuck.
I feel that too. But then in that argument, I mean, you almost supposed to, and I feel it. You almost supposed to draft a quarterback for everyone except for maybe CJ Stroud. Like, who's the kid in Carolina, and then Anthony Richardson also for the Colts, right? But he got hurt.
I mean, Anthony Richardson was playing good, but the
But
difference is Aiden O'Connell's a fourth round pick, probably makes $1 million. Them
right,
dudes, they got drafted high, so you know how that goes. They got
right,
2 to 3 years to figure it out to see if they're the
I
guy.
know,
That's
but
just, it's not ideal. It's just they got that much money invested. They have to make sure that those guys aren't the one.
right. I mean, I understand all that, but at the same time, man, the kid played the majority of the season. So to me, now he might as well be. But I just don't need to waste. Not I'm not saying waste because you might hit the home run and it might have been the best thing you ever do. But so waste is a bad choice of word, I guess. But I don't necessarily want to go with the first round pick on I just want to fix the offensive line and defensive interior.
I feel
Obviously,
that.
Max and what Kuntz are doing on the outside is great. But defensive tackles, we use a little more help. Maybe a cornerback. You know what I'm saying? I feel like we strike out at cornerback in the first round too much, though. So I'm scared of corners in the first round.
Yeah, I'm
Um,
not big on first round corners. I mean,
right.
some are the truth. I mean, Woody was the truth. You know, it's been some hits, but yeah, I'm not big on first round corners.
Yeah, no, no, no.
I prefer
Nah.
to get a pass rush or some people that could block, some like you said, the interior, because those are cornerstones. And a lot of those guys, if you draft them properly, they
Right.
be there for 10 years. You know what I'm saying?
Right, exactly. And but if to me, if you fix the O line, it almost you can have anyone back there. I mean, goddamn, bro, Joe Flacco going to the playoffs. I thought that motherfucker been out the league for 4 years or some shit, bro.
He's been in the league. He just been a backup, but yeah,
I'm
yeah, for
just
sure.
fucking around. I know,
Yeah, for sure. Yeah. But he was on the couch like week 8.
but he was on the couch.
Yeah,
So
he was watching
yeah,
games
when
like
this
us.
year, yeah, when he
Yeah,
got the
for
call,
sure.
he was on the couch and got off.
See, and that's
So
let me say this on that, man. And that's why, because when your quarterback goes down, your season is normally over, i.e., you know, the Jets, a couple other teams, your season is almost normally over. But that's why you got to have good, solid veteran backups, man. You know,
right,
you got Joe Flacco on the couch. He comes in. They didn't drafted a quarterback. He comes in. He's starting by like week 2. You know, some of these dudes need jobs, man, and they should. The NFL needs to figure it out. What you can have an extra quarterback on the roster. I think after that stuff happened in the playoffs with the Niners when they got their first and second string quarterback knocked out and they had a Daniel Turner, Christian McCaffrey. They do it
right,
where they do something now where you can have a third guy. He's dressed up, but he can't play unless the first and second guy goes down.
yeah,
But you can't just put anybody and try to be super duper cheap at your backup quarterback spot, man. People trying to pay people, I don't know, $600,000, man. Go pay a good backup $2 million. You know,
yeah. No,
to where
I hear you. I hear you. I hear you.
if the quarterback goes down, i.e., like I said, the Jets, Aaron Rodgers went down, the season was over. The season was
Yeah,
over after, like in play 5.
right, but I mean, right, but at the same time, though, yeah, yeah, play for, it, but what's up, bad dog? But at the same time, though, like we just talked about Cleveland, though, like we can't even, I can't outside Joe Flacco. I don't even know who the other quarterback was, or the other two quarterbacks, or the other, and then you got Pittsburgh. Who the hell is that quarterback? I mean, Pickett done, right? I heard, I don't know,
Mason
Murdoch
Rudolph
or
and Mason Rudolph, he been there for 5,
Mason
6 years. You
Rudolph.
know, Pittsburgh wins on defense because their defense
Right,
gonna keep them
right.
in the game, and then they got a couple
So
good playmakers.
okay, right. So the way they D is that it gets them there. That's how our D's starting to get. That's how our D's starting to get.
I mean, you can.
So
I don't.
I'm
Pittsburgh.
just saying,
I feel what you're saying. That's how our defense starting to get. We finna get a new. Well, I don't know if we get a new head coach, a new defensive coordinator. Our defensive coordinator interviewing with the Chargers. I mean, I don't know I don't know what's gonna stay the same. We can't. You can't
we
count
don't
on
know.
what happened last year.
We don't know. Well, hopefully we know. Hopefully we know. Hopefully we know some of that before we draft, right?
Yeah, hopefully.
Hopefully.
Yeah, for sure.
Hopefully we know some of that before we end up drafting, so that we can kind of. But I don't know. I'm just a fan of fixing. I'm just a fan of fixing the line first.
Yeah, I
Um,
didn't see, and I didn't see O'Connell come in with the weapons he have, and it wasn't ideal. But he didn't come in. He wasn't Brock Purdy though, Thor. Like how Brock Purdy came in with their weapons and was slinging the rock, and you know,
mhm.
as the year went on, he got a little better. Um, I'm just not set to just not bringing no competition for him. I want him
Okay,
to be part of it.
I understand that. I understand that. I do.
You want to just get somebody old as a backup and just let us run with him. I'm not there.
I mean, okay. So let me ask you this: how do you feel about Russ?
Whoa, not for 30 million.
No, no, no. Like 2 million. Russ Wilson ain't taking. We ain't getting paid shit, bro. We ain't paying that
Yeah, for
motherfucking
sure.
shit, huh?
If he's honestly, if Russ is under 15, 10, I'm okay. I'm decent with that.
Man, no, I'm not even talking about Russ as a starter. I'm talking
I'm just
about
saying bring
Russ.
him in. Oh, Russ is trying to get a starting job, bro.
I'm talking about Russ come in and battle and see who wins the job.
I'm down with that. I'm down with that.
Yes, yes,
When
that's what I'm saying.
incentive
He comes in
contract,
and
yeah, I'm down.
battles. I mean, if there's a way to drop the contract, like motherfucking, you getting motherfucking 3 million as a backup. But if you end up winning the job and being the starter, you get 12 or something like that, or you
Right.
put some kind of where you like if you end up starting this many games, you get 12 kind of thing.
Yeah.
So basically saying
Yeah.
like, look, we're giving you a fair opportunity to win the job, but
That's
if you end
basically
up
what the
not
Joe
winning it,
Flacco's, the Baker Mayfields, a lot of them quarterbacks, especially not the starters out the gate, a lot of them have incentive laden contracts to where
right.
if they start even Jimmy G got, I think his was 90,000 a game,
Mm-hmm.
900,000 a game, 90,000 a game or something, 100,000 a game. Basically, if he started, they
Mm-hmm.
have, if you play 65% of the snaps, I think Gardner Minshew
Right.
just got made one of those type of contracts. So yeah, definitely I'm down with an incentive laden contract.
Mm-hmm.
I think Russ still got a little something left, man. I mean, the stats weren't super great, but it was 26 touchdowns and 8 picks.
Right.
like,
I
like,
mean, honestly, put his stats up. Someone did the other day before or whatever, right when they benched him. His stats next to fucking Fraggle were pretty similar. I mean, Fraggle had more yards,
right,
but Wilson was better with like touchdown interception ratio.
right,
So I mean, so for what the like to me, it's like, I mean, and who Denver got too. So
right. And Russ's
right,
his whole thing was about that contract that he signed before Peyton got there. Then you
right,
got to trade for Peyton and give New Orleans this stuff, and then sign him to all this money, and then he don't like the quarterback who's making $40 million a year at the start of the contract. So that was all about money and Russ not being Peyton's guy. But I wouldn't mind bringing somebody. You got to bring in somebody. I don't want to go. I like Justin Fields. I don't want to go bring in Justin Fields because you're gonna have to pay him something that I don't think he deserves at this time
yeah,
or hasn't. So
right. I'm not for Justin Fields at all, and not that I don't like Justin Fields. I
right,
just think Justin Fields takes too much money,
yeah,
as he should. And I'm not even saying he's that great. I'm
right.
just saying that's the going rate, right?
You're worth whatever they pay you.
Right, exactly,
I just
exactly.
don't want to pay him back.
Exactly. Hey, D Menace, that's right. Get us right one time, man. It's Victory Monday, man. Everyone take your shots. D Train in the building now, too. What's good, my brother, my East Coast fam in here. Victory Monday, man. Beat up on the donkeys yet again. Woo! Hey, we undefeated in 2024, bro. We're
Right.
gonna be undefeated in 2024 at least for another 9 months. Let's go.
Let's keep it rolling.
Let's go, man.
It's just crazy,
Man,
man. Another wild off season, man. Every off season is so different, man.
bro.
Last year was the getting rid of Carr and drafting, bringing in Jimmy G and bringing in drafting AOC in the 4th round. And then that just hit the fan by week 7 or something. It's just every offseason is different and crazy, man. From the offseason 2 off seasons ago, when Gruden got fired and you brought in Bisaccia and we went to the playoffs, and then you don't keep him to bring in McDaniels. It's just every offseason is crazy. Here we go in another offseason of interestingness. I don't even know if that's a word, but I'm just saying. Like, man, dude, this Raider life, man.
Hey, Raider life, bro. Raider life, man. A couple more people we know. D Train and popped in. Popped in. She was out there with us, freezing out there, baby. Let's go. Reef in the building. And
Woo!
Jaime said in Espanol, Victoria Lunes. Woo! Let's
Woo!
go, baby. Let's go. Let's go.
Victory
Yes, sir.
Monday.
4 under AP.
Uh,
I know. Let's go. Uh, yes, man. It was a great victory, man. I just want to celebrate the victory. Bro, you know how hard it'd be to get victories, and again, like I said, man, the season wasn't all necessarily what we were hoping for, but in reality, what the Vegas line was, we did better than that. We exceeded that by a game and a half. We exceeded last season through the turmoil. So, like you said, man, these off seasons be crazy, bro. Um,
like
what's
we
going on?
always in limbo these last few off seasons, man. Like it's just crazy. I'm hoping
Mhm.
Mark get it right, man.
Yeah, yeah. Hey, you know what? Let me tell you something. I know I think last time we had a show, I kind of apologized to Mark a little bit for all the shit I be talking, man. I think Mark did something right again, man. So Q, I know you didn't see this, or you might have seen it on Facebook, if anything. So Mark, I guess yesterday, I didn't know it at the time, but I saw it today on Facebook. Mark had like Gorilla and his wife, Marilyn and Violator and his wife, and Rachel Brown and a couple people go light the torch yesterday.
I
They
know.
didn't even know. They didn't even know.
Yeah,
He like had some people bring him out like down on the field for a second, came out, hollered at him, was like, man, I want Raider Nation peoples to light the torch week. Bro, hey, I gotta give
that's what's
Mark
up.
respect for that, man. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I appreciate that big
Yeah, for
time, man.
sure.
And
And,
I know,
Steve
I
talked
know,
big on Mark last week, man. He talks about how Mark's always looks out for the old players, which is Stu being an ex player, which is huge.
mm-hmm,
Yeah, that's huge. And Mark, he Mark loves the Raiders, man. That's
right.
for sure. We've been irritated about some stuff over the past, whatever, 10, 12 years. We just Raider
Mm-hmm,
fans that want to win. Like that's like I don't think
mm-hmm,
nobody means no harm. We just Raider fans that want to win, just tired of losing. Um,
right.
Tired of new coaches every 2 years and all the stuff, man. But I know Mark wants to win and he cares about what the players think, what the ex players think. He loves Raider Nation and wants to make Raider Nation proud. I believe that 1,000%.
Mm-hmm. Right. Exactly. Yeah, yeah. That's funny. Reeve said it almost felt like Oakland, Denver. P- the Denver players even got beers thrown at them. I seen that too, man. Hey, you know what? You gotta love it, man. You gotta love it because we gotta turn that home crowd back around. And honestly, winning, you gotta win to do that. You gotta win to do
Yeah,
that,
period.
especially in Vegas. Um,
Period.
Vegas, Vegas is this ain't the Golden Knights who were born here. This is a team that came in from Oakland to LA, back to Oakland, now to here. So the people out here in Vegas is such a transient city, right? So most of the people who are out here had their own teams already. They ain't switching over for the most part. You know what I'm saying? Um, but winning cures everything, and winning will start turning them, and they'll start. And the young kids, man, the young kids, we're gonna bring them in, but they're gonna have to get older, and they're gonna need us to win. And once we start doing that, it'll start turning, man. Just so to see that, to see the Raider crowd was definitely way more Raider yesterday, and I was happy about that. It wasn't that many Donkey fans. Um, so um, let's go, man. Let's go. I just we just gotta start winning, man. And
I mean,
and,
that's
and
it, man.
I'm ready, bro. I'm ready. I'm ready for this off season and to see what it brings. Q, I'm ready.
Thor, we've talked about this, man. Winning cures all, man. You
Mm-hmm.
know, talked about it before. A lot of people our age, 40, 50, a lot of them are Cowboy fans and Steeler fans that live in the Bay because that's who was on TV and that's who was winning. So when you start winning, like AP was he 5-4? you could just feel the energy in the crowd and just the caring because you're winning. Like you're going to the games thinking knowing you're good, feeling like you're going to win. That's huge.
Right. You know,
Being
I
on
know
national television, national television on Christmas against the Quees, and you go out there as 10-point underdogs on the road and win.
Yes.
That's big, man.
Oh, Christmas, bro. And it's Christmas morning, which to me, normally I'd rather have a later game, but Christmas morning, everyone's gonna be up because the kids getting up to open presents and shit, and the families and whatever, they'll start cooking. They're gonna be up. Everyone's gonna want to watch the game. You know what I'm saying? So we out there for the national audience to see, man. And they was probably laughing at that game at the beginning, like, oh, Kansas City's gonna murder them up. Oh, yeah. Okay. So you know, and to me, AP really brought that attitude in, man. And so I pray we keep AP, man. I do. I know, like we all kind of have that feeling that Mark wants to make the big splash with Harbaugh. I just hope that Harbaugh want too much. I honestly, I hope Harbaugh go to San Diego. To be honest, I'm gonna be honest. If he's gonna leave Michigan, I hope he go to San Diego. Good.
I hope he go to Chicago.
Okay, I'm okay with that.
I don't even know if okay with Washington anywhere. I would prefer not to, but whatever.
You don't want him in our division.
I prefer not, but
okay. I personally don't care, bro. I don't care. I know. Reef was talking about we had the 5th hardest schedule, and bro, we have the hardest shit all the time. You know what? That shit makes you tough. You get through that shit, and you done battle people. I'm good with that, bro. I'm good with that. I want to come in with that having to fight every week, man, against KC's and they still got old pimple face. What's his name that I keep trying to tell people ain't the truth, man. He can look good, he can whatever, but he can throw a nice ball or whatever, but he ain't a winner. He ain't a winner, man. Or else he just got stuck on the loser team. You know, I don't know, man. Sorry, Herbert. You just got stuck on the GQ. What's good, my brother?
Hey, what's up with it?
GQ, you
stuck. Nah, I'm not pro. I'm just fucking with y'all.
What's up with you, man?
What that shit do, Raider Nation? Man, just got a chance to get on break real quick, so I'm gonna slide in, man. What was y'all on right now? What was y'all talking about? What I missed?
You don't miss everything, bro. You don't miss talking about the freezing cold. How you doing? Oh, you wasn't even out there that long, man. It was cold out there.
I mean, I was out there for a good amount of time.
You was out there. I'm saying you was smarter to come a little later because the earlier you was there. Hey, I'm gonna tell you some real shit, bro. I'm gonna tell you some real shit. This is some funny shit. Q know me. I'm always like, man, fuck cold ain't whatever. I don't give a fuck about the cold. Cisco saved my life on Sunday. First, I'm driving up. I got whatever. I got a t-shirt and I got like a little jacket that don't even have sleeves. So whatever. It's like I basically got a t-shirt. So I'm driving on the freeway and I'm hearing your boy Q. So there's a radio guy, he goes by your boy Q, and I think he's from Vallejo Q, which is funny. So he's on the radio and he's, the pregame, whatever, and he was talking about, man, guys. So I walked the dog earlier, it's fucking freezing. But it's fucking 7 in the morning, 6:45, whatever. So of course it's gonna be fucking freezing. So we're in the car going, and I hear him saying, "Oh man, Raider Nation, normally I walk over and I cut through the parking lot and holler at a bunch of you and whatever." He was like, "It was so cold this time, though. I had to come out and get a cab right up to the stadium and go right in." And I was thinking to myself, I want to call him and be like, man, that whack ass soft shit, this shit ain't cold. But I was like, I'm about to pull up and walk. Bro, oh my God. I got out there, I'm dying. Then Cisco, he's like, hey, what's up, bro? And he pulls up this hoodie. It's big too. It's a new black hole hoodie. he was like, "Man, I got you. I got a little zipper on the pocket and whatever." I was like, "Oh shit, right on." And I'm like, throw it over. I'm like, why I get this over my shoulder? Let me throw this on so I don't die out in this motherfucker.
Right. Good
Cold out
looking.
there, bro. It was cold.
Hey, GQ, what you got for us? What your take, man? What you think about the game? Who you think AP gonna keep the job? Where you at?
Look, so it's so funny because as you as you saying that, watch this. Wow. Wow. Look at the banner. The banner I just made right now.
Oh, nice.
Just hire AP, man. Just hire AP.
Just hire
I
AP, bro.
bro, watched the game. Obviously, loved every minute of it. Loved that we finished with conviction. You know what I mean? We finished with fucking passion. You know what I'm saying? Like, obviously, everybody knew that we wasn't gonna be in it, but like we told everybody before, fuck it. You know what I mean? We do real Raiders shit. Come out, we support the team. They came out and they played hard. You know what I mean? You can't ask for nothing else other than that. As far as the coaching situation, like I said, I want AP, bro. I think it's obvious the juice that he brings to this team. It's obvious, you know what I mean? The difference that his presence makes. It's only unless you're fucking blind, bro. Blind. That's the only way it's not apparent to you, right? I know we're going to be intrigued and titillated by all the little, Jim Harbaugh and John Harbaugh, whoever the fuck Harbaugh, and this one and that one. But ultimately, um, I feel like we need AP, bro. I feel like that's our guy. Get him a solidified OC or take a chance on this one. Let him get another year on this, bro. I don't know what that situation's gonna be like in terms of offensive coordinator. We definitely see that our offense needs to be at the same level as the defense, right? In terms of production, in terms of execution, our offense. If we were just halfway as on point as the defense, we wouldn't have no questions about postseason or none of that. You know what I mean? It was a good season, bro. Up and down, obviously, with the McDaniel shit at the beginning and all the turmoil going through that. We didn't ultimately get the ending that we wanted. But seeing the what we can be, obviously it's not what we wanted in terms of not making the playoffs, bro. But being able to see AP emerge, I feel like was a very positive thing for us. And being able to see Patrick Graham emerge, right, and kind of be what we thought he was going to be. He wasn't that at first, but then all of a sudden he turned that defense into a fucking elite unit. You know what I mean? So I'm excited to see the continued growth of our defense. But honestly, I want to see our offense get to where our defense is, and we absolutely can in terms of the pieces. What's going to happen next season with Jacobs? Obviously, we got that looming. We got a couple other players that could go. Renfro. That's contract situation. Um, but overall, I'm not too disappointed with the season based off of how it ended. If we would have just had the first part of the season and then continued looking how we looked, with that first part of the season, I
Right.
would feel a lot worse right now than I do. You know what I'm saying? But because having that last ending and having AP kind of do how he did and lift the team, lift the fan base, and kind of give us something to be excited for, it has to be feeling a lot better, at the end of the year. And yes, it was cold as shit out there. But that's how it's gonna be, right? We're gonna have the cold, we're gonna have the heat, we're gonna have to deal with it all. But at the end of the day, are you really real about your shit? And are you gonna stand 10 toes down, nation or nothing? Pretty much it. You know what I mean? And for me and mine, we're gonna be there. I think we got a bright future, man. We got a bright future.
Yeah, I'm with you, man. I just hopefully we can keep AP, man, and continue moving in the same direction instead of another total overhaul. I see Reef comments about the defense after AP became the head coach. From what I heard and understood, I'm sure y'all probably heard the same thing, that McDaniels was holding Graham back, was only letting him do certain stuff, you know. But then when you got AP in there with that mentality, that mindset, and let Graham kind of do his thing, everybody looked better. I mean, Max always looks good, but everybody looked better. You know, GQ boy, Cool started getting paid, started
Hey,
really turning
I
up. You know what I
was
mean?
that's so crazy. I was just about to say, y'all know before the year even started, when we was talking about who we was looking for, you know what I mean? And I said, watch out for 5-1, man. Like he's gonna have a breakout year. And I also said, look out for me. He's gonna have a great year. Them two, they did their thing, bro. I'm real happy with that. And more, he left some plays out there, but he had a better year as well. He had a better year. He had a better year.
Yeah, he was better. Yeah,
He had a better year. He had a better year.
yeah.
He
I
left some
agree.
shit out there,
I
but he
agree.
had a better year.
I agree.
But yeah, bro, Coons, bro, all props to that guy. He did what he said what he was gonna do, man. He said he was gonna play with a chip on the shoulder, and he definitely came out. He played with a chip on the shoulder, and we needed that. You know what I mean? We needed that. What's
Especially
it
after
too?
the whole shit with Chandler Jones. I think that threw the whole defense off for like the first few weeks, 4 weeks of the season, because you got the rookie who was coming off the foot injury who hadn't practiced all off season, Tyree Wilson, and then Chandler basically went AWOL and ape shit, and it just messed up the rotation and messed up everything. On the side note,
Put the
Tyree,
APs in the chat, y'all. If y'all feel how we feel, that AP needs to be our coach. Go ahead and throw them APs up in the chat. Fuck it. Let's see them APs in the chat, man, for Coach AP.
and if
Man,
not,
Let's
who
get
you
they
it
want?
in.
out there,
Who you
but
want?
it don't matter what none of us think, bro. It don't, man. Mark's gonna do what Mark's gonna do. I just hope he learned. I just hope he learned. I hope that the gaffer in the building throwing up the AP. Thank you, sir. D Menace and Raider Pac, man. Honestly, when yesterday when AP pulls up and parking lot Jack had a shirt on yesterday, but I digress. when AB pulls up in the parking lot and gets out of the car and hella people run over. The only reason I thought that because one of the pictures I saw was with parking lot Jack taking a picture with him and starts taking pictures with Raider Nation, bro. Like the one thing to me that is AP has aligned a lot of the nation to come, bro. Because I'm tired of all the drama and all the bullshit amongst the nation, and everyone wants this and wants that. Motherfucking we nation, we fam, we homies. No matter what, you rep this, I rep that. We people, right? That's how it's supposed to be. So I think that AP has brought a lot of that back. He got a lot of that back. They got the coin for show, man.
Keep it on me, man. Keep it on me.
Hmm.
Nation. Oh, 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 oh. I'm all right.
Yeah, man. So I'm just saying, bro. And honestly, bro, we was talking about me and Q differ a little in this. Um, Me personally, I'm good with AOC. Like I'm good with keeping him as, but I'm not mad if he has someone that they're gonna battle it out. But I don't want to. And I said waste, but I think waste is the bad word. I'm gonna say I don't want to use a first round pick on a quarterback. I don't. I definitely don't want to trade up and get rid of some kind of capital, whether it be draft picks or players or whatever, to get a first round quarterback. I know it's slower than but to me it's not necessarily slower. It's just it's not as fast as some people would want from a quarterback. But most quarterbacks don't just outside of CJ Stroud this year, ain't none of them. So I'm okay with I know, but I'm good with having people battle it out too. So we was talking about that also. Um,
I think we would need to go after protecting. If we would decide to keep Aiden, that would require us to. I mean, we need linemen anyways, but that would require us to kind of solidify the line, bulk up the O line, because we know that he's not a mobile quarterback, right? Yes, he might be able to slide, but he's not a mobile quarterback. Not saying he's a running quarterback, but he's not a very mobile quarterback. So he needs to be protected. You know what I mean? Like for a good, because obviously if he has time, he'll be able to, he has the arm talent to get the shit to where he needs to be. It's just that when he's under duress sometimes, you know what I mean? He doesn't really, be as accurate as he needs to be when he has the time. So we would definitely have to think about that in terms of keeping AOC. Okay, now building around him. Okay, we definitely need a right tackle. We need probably a right guard and probably a center if we don't move Harlem to center, and and then we would need a left guard. That type of thing. So I'm not opposed to keeping AOC, but I do think he needs to be better protected if we do keep.
Right. That's where I'm at. I'm with the offensive line, getting offensive line to protect him. But so this is the thing. If we depending on what quarterback, if you draft what's the kid from LSU? He's a more mobile quarterback.
Jay Daniels. I don't think he's gonna be there, bro. But
that's what I'm saying. Right. That's what I'm saying. I'm saying people want to trade up. People want to trade. I definitely don't want to give away no more capital. If something like that falls to you and you take them and you have them more, now you almost need all new, like you need different, like kind of offensive linemen. Like, and then you got to kind of change your system up a little bit. You need too much stuff. To me, it's just too much. Like, I know we're all tired of rebuilding. We all want to win now. I just feel like this team, even with AOC, is close enough. They're close enough with a better offensive line, with a better defensive interior, is close enough to being a real playoff team. And so,
we went 2 more games than we is.
AOC was a 4th round draft pick, so he gonna be on the team next year. I think period, regardless, he's gonna be on the team next year. I just think they need to bring in another quarterback, whether they draft one or they go out and get a free agent to come in and challenge for the job.
Right.
He a man, you know what I'm saying? If he the best man, let him play. But I'm just saying, I just don't feel he needs to come in and be the hands down anointed the number 1 starter next year. If he beats whoever out in training camp, more power to him.
Right. And so I'm more with getting some kind of veteran in there and letting them battle it out. But obviously we can't pay too much. Like people, the stupid Kardashians who are still arguing and look, that motherfucker ain't on the team, so let it go. But who are still arguing that, or we'd have been this if we'd have had him, or we'd have been this if we had whoever. No, we wouldn't have, because we couldn't afford the defense and we couldn't afford whatever.
Exactly.
So the whole argument doesn't make sense. But
if he would have went from 40 million to 20 million, then yeah. But he wasn't doing that.
If we can get a cheapish veteran on a veteran, whatever minimum, whatever. What's that called? The veteran. If we can get something like that to battle it out with him, I'd rather that, and then fix the rest. And then like, if he don't beat that old motherfucker out, that's on him. Then let the old motherfucker go, and you have him as a backup. Then next year I might be howling draft quarterback. But for right now, I just want to fix everything up. Oh, and someone asked earlier in here. It was a long time ago, too. I don't know why I just remember. Who is motherfuckers rooting for in the playoffs now?
Who's what?
Who we rooting for in the playoffs now?
Anybody that's not wearing red.
Yep. Or blue. But
anybody that's not wearing red, first and foremost. Fuck the
First and
Niners and
foremost.
fuck the Queens. First and foremost.
Yep. Fuck the Queefs. Fuck the Niners. Fuck the Dallas Cowgirls. Pretty much fuck all of them. I wouldn't be mad at the Detroit Lions.
Detroit Lions is probably not mad at. Not mad at.
I'm not mad at Baltimore, and they're the
Two,
number one
Two,
seed.
sir.
Sure.
What's
Not
that?
mad at the two. It's two Cleveland Browns in the playoffs. Not mad at either of them.
Yep. Not
know,
mad at
Baltimore used to
Cleveland.
be
Yeah.
Cleveland.
So I don't know, but yeah, just none of them red wearing motherfuckers. Fuck all of them. And then I saw people talking about next year's schedule and travel game. It's actually an interesting. I don't know if you've seen it yet, Q. It's an
How you doing,
interesting.
Ash?
It's an interesting travel schedule this year. You know, we're in Florida twice.
Yes.
We're in Florida twice. We're in LA twice.
Hey, it's funny too because last year we played 3 New York teams. This year we played 3 Florida teams.
Yeah.
So we got Jacksonville at home.
Okay, yeah. So 2 on the road and 1 at home. That is kind of strange. You're right. We got a game in Baltimore. I kind of might want to go to that Baltimore game. How you feel about Baltimore?
And we play LA twice.
We play LA twice. Yeah.
I'd have been to Baltimore twice.
Oh, have you?
Yeah.
Hey, you know, we got the match that we looking for. New Orleans next year.
Oh yeah, we got New Orleans. Oh, we got Miami again. We got Tampa Bay. Yeah. Well, yeah, we definitely going to NOLA. Q, you done been to NOLA a couple times too. We definitely going to NOLA. Huh?
I've been to New Orleans a couple times, but I'm
me too. Are you ready to go back? I hope you're ready to go back. Yeah,
I'm definitely ready to go back to New Orleans.
Almost there.
Okay. Yeah, I'm see what I can do about Baltimore. What's that?
I said our travel games are always pretty decent. Hey, like Reef said, better start saving your money now.
Yeah.
Man, I'm up here walking down the hallway through the corridor. Give my man a break right now. Yeah, man, that was a fun little last go around though, man. I can't wait to come with the link ups and shit for get ready for next season.
Yeah.
It's already my brain is already like, man, I'm ready for next season, man.
Bro, for real.
Yeah.
For real. It's a long way, man. It's a long way to go, but it's going to be an interesting off season, man. With the coaches, with the quarterback, with the draft, with everything. Anyone know where the draft's at this year?
I have no idea.
No clue.
Y'all know?
It's in April, right?
I think the draft's
in April, though, huh?
Where the draft at, chat? Where the draft? I know one of y'all know. Where the draft at, chat? Detroit?
Detroit? Oh, if the draft's in Detroit, oh shit. Yeah, I ain't going to the draft. But if motherfuckers want to come out to Vegas, we can party in Vegas.
Watch the draft.
Right. Oh, I just saw too, just a little Raider news. I just saw that Mike Summers, everybody who knows him, he's the creator of the Raiders fan convention. He just said that he's working on RFC Phoenix right now. So stay tuned for that, everybody who likes to tap into the Raiders fan convention and shit. We got RFC, we just had RFC San Diego not too long ago. So he's working on RFC Phoenix. So be on the lookout for that.
For sure.
Yep, for sure. Ant Dog, man, we are so happy, baby. So happy, man, to end it. We undefeated in 2024 as it stands right now, man. I'm happy about that for the next 9 months, man. I don't care. I'll take it, man, especially over the bitch-ass donkeys, man. Fuck the donkeys. Let's go.
Always good to beat a division rival, and that was the 8th straight time beating them, man. That was awesome.
Right.
Hey, you right, man. Whooping on them, being able to beat the Chiefs, you know what I mean, in Kansas City,
Yep.
you know what I mean, to end the year out, putting up 1,000 on the Chargers to end the year out, you know what I
Yeah,
mean? Like,
don't forget that we set the franchise record on the Chargers at the house. Like that was a great
That's
way just
three.
for AP to run through the AFC. Let's go.
hey, you right, Reef. The RFC 2017 in Phoenix was dope, and you remember that was also the same year that we had RFC Las Vegas for the first year with Charles Woodson as the speaker that year. That shit was dope. Welcome in, guys. Welcome in. Yes, ma'am. Straight ahead. Welcome in, guys. Thank you. You're welcome. Look, I'm over here on the clock. I'm about to tap out, y'all, so I
Yeah,
can get
we
back on
all
the
right, my
ship.
brother. We
All
cutting
right, for
off
sure.
in a
Glad you can
couple
tap in,
minutes
man. Have a
anyway
good
for
night.
show.
All right, guys. Yep,
We
so
cutting
it's all
off.
love, man. It was fun, Raider Nation Drinking Club all year, being with y'all, tuning in, tapping in, giving y'all some good Raider Hood, Super Hood content from the Raider Nation Drinking Club, man. But we're gonna be back at y'all, and I'm gonna
Hell
be
yeah,
back
hell
too,
yeah.
man.
We need to figure out some Raider Nation Drinking Club events and shit. And who knows? We might just have an
So,
episode sometime and come on here and just literally drink with y'all. Just fuck it.
Hey, I mean, we could
Talk
always
shit.
fuck it.
talk later shit. Ain't
Talk
no,
real shit.
what we
Let's
do.
go. Let's go. Let's go.
Yep.
Like real drink.
Make sure y'all, if y'all not already on the Facebook page, stay tuned to the Facebook page. It'll be like announcements and shit about events or whatever popping up on there too. All right, I love y'all. I'm about to tap out, man. Raider
All
Street
right,
Club, you already
brother.
know,
For
nation
sure,
or nothing,
man.
man.
Have a good
Nation
one
or
to work,
nothing.
bro.
Yeah.
For sure. Hell yeah. Brief, I don't know. I think I'm going to Reno for the Super Bowl. I'm not 100% sure. Q, what you talking about for the Super Bowl?
I ain't even really thought about it, man. Reno might be a good run, though. You know, I know we normally fuck with that a lot.
Yeah. I mean, the Super Bowl is here in Vegas, so you know what I'm
I got some
saying?
coworkers coming out there, too. They already got their Airbnbs and hotels early. So it's
Oh,
going to be wild.
Hey, dog, you remember to tell them Niner fans we know, man. I'm renting out rooms for 300 a head a night out here, man. No discounts, man. It's just discount compared to the hotels for sure. Because I know
For
people
sure.
paying 700 a night and shit. So
Thousand a night. Yeah, I
yeah,
heard some
it's
numbers.
easy. Like
Easy.
700 a night and got it like 7-8 months ago and was smart. They're like,
Yeah,
oh man, I got the hook. I got
I
the
got
deal.
the
I'm only paying
deal.
7. Okay. All right.
But them slots gonna be tight, boy.
I mean, boy,
Players, boy.
shit, you better not gamble.
Hey,
Shit.
Pac, say how much is a couch?
Hey, couch 200 a night, man. Couch 200 a night, man, for
and
sure.
you might be on it with 2 other people.
Oh shit. Q, you see my new couch, right? You really might be
Yeah,
on there with 2 other people.
yeah,
Shit.
because it's a big one. Yeah, it's a
Yeah,
big
we
one.
fit 3 people on there solid. So you know, there you go.
Comfortably,
There
yeah,
you
for
go.
sure.
For sure, man. But yeah, I literally was telling Niner fans like, look, y'all ain't getting, I ain't, man, I don't care, we fan, but it ain't nah in the shit. Let's go. Fuck that shit, man.
Yeah, yeah, bring
toilet
your
paper
own toilet
definitely
paper.
extra, man. Toilet paper definitely extra.
Yeah,
All
bring
that
your own.
for sure, man. All good. Q, right on, my brother.
Yes, sir.
Everybody in here, man. We love y'all, man. Raiders got that. Raiders got that W to start our year off right, man. Hey, that fool said lawn chair for 75. I told someone I got the couch outside to 150.
Yeah. Right.
75 these nuts, god damn it.
Yeah, they got a pillow on it. You know what I'm saying?
You know what I'm saying? For sure. But
Man, it's always a
yeah,
bittersweet
Reno,
end.
baby, Reno. You know what I'm saying? Reno. Hell yeah.
It's always a bittersweet for the Super Bowl, man. I mean,
Yeah.
for the end of the season, and we not in the playoffs, and people still playing, and we not there. It's always a
Right.
tough run, but the end of the season, this second half of the season, went pretty good, except for that Vikings game. You know what I'm saying? It went pretty decent. Wish we
Mhm.
could have won another one or two and slid in there somehow,
Yes.
but
Yeah.
it's always
Right.
bittersweet, man. But like we said, we'll be tapping in from here time to time, you know what I'm saying, talking about whatever. Who we might come on with a playoff prediction show, Raider shit, We'll
Yeah.
be tapping in though.
Well, yeah. We might do a little playoff edition, talk shit, clowning, talking Raiders shit, man. Fuck them
Talking
others.
about hell. Hey, because Mark is interviewing general managers and the Chargers trying to look at the fucking Patrick Graham for a position over there. So, it's always gonna be something to talk about.
Always, 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 always. Um, oh shit, Pac ready to come to Reno too. Shit, man, it's I don't know, man. It's gonna be wild. It's gonna be wild, man. A's tailgates, baby A's. This might be the last year to do A's tailgate, man. We might bring the old school A's Raider tailgate back or something. Hopefully, we can get down there for some of those. Uh, but yeah, man, we'll be tapping in with y'all, and we finna keep y'all updated. We finna do what we do Raider shit, man. Stay Raider all day, every day, man. We
Yes,
love
sir. All
y'all.
day.
Thank y'all for being here. How about going out with a W, baby?
8 straight against the Donkeys.
Yes,
Yeah.
sir. Yes, sir. Yee! And we out.